Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Today we're going to take a look at reading for you for February of 2022. How's it going? So before I turned on the camera, Spirit said we're going to be talking a little bit about your third eye chakra. So I'll be interested to see what that is about. But that is about, using your intuition to help you to manifest. You have the manifestation card. Okay, so the manifestation card, it says your insight is limitless. That is why. All right, so something to do if you're not used to working with your third eye chakra is to, when you go to sit and think a little bit about something, if you're trying to get some information and guidance, a really great way to do it, of course, with your channel reading, but always if you take just a moment and breathe in that cleansing breath and let it out and kind of tap right here where the third eye is to kind of waken it up. Placing crystals on it. I like to use amethyst on there or clear quartz crystal if you're just laying there to try to get information and guidance. So manifestation is limitless. Trust your vision is true. Believe that your wisdom and creative powers can manifest what your heart desires. Do not hesitate. Your intelligence and resourcefulness will forge your dream into reality. And you have the electric eel, and it says, bring your ideas to life. And I want you to look. It's got that beautiful turquoise color. That is like the higher heart. So that is your truth, your authentic thing that is attached to your heart, getting downloads and information through your third eye. You can manifest during the month of February your heart's desire. That is amazing. So the electric eel makes me feel like it is about being charged up. It is about fueling your passion for what your project is by focus. There's like a focus, right? When electricity hits something, it's a lot of energy that is focused in one space, and that's what allows it to be effective. Also, they're showing me copper right now, so copper wiring. So when you are, so what works in your life to help to conduct, make things more conducive to your situation, and the need to insulate yourself from the drama and the distractions of others, they said, while you focus on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Working with copper this month might be really good for you. I actually have this lovely little piece of copper that I picked up. You can't hardly tell. It started to oxidize now. But I picked it up because it was like in the shape of a dragon. But you can get copper like in crystal stores and stuff like that. So, oh, that is so interesting. Your cards are falling in funny places. All right. So let's just see what's going on. We're going to do the, using the wheel of the year as always. As always, Spirit selects your deck. Your overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Talk about manifestation. Holy crap. What have you guys got going on here? This looks amazing. So you guys have been kind of sitting there waiting for things to get started. I know this energy's been, and now I think things are finally moving. Your intuition is being so highlighted in these cards that are coming up here. So you find yourself as you start this month in the energy of the moon card. That is heightened intuition. That is using your intuition to really focus and manifest what it is that you want. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. So, the energy that the subconscious is working on is walking away from something that doesn't work for you. We have the Eight of Cups. Subconsciously, you're walking away from old, outdated ideas, relationships. It doesn't really feel like relationships, though. There's a lot of emotional energy that's going on here. But I feel like maybe it's that job that you've been working at forever that you felt really comfortable with, but it doesn't really suit you anymore. Or that living space, or there's something that you want to manifest something new. And it could, of course, be a relationship. I don't think so. It feels more like a creative project. And so there's something you want to either create something new and different in your life, a new space here, but this looks really amazing. So you are going to be using your intuition, the moon. Now the moon always comes with a little caveat to pay attention to, yes, your intuition is heightened, but your fears may be heightened. And so there'll be a need to overcome your fears by not giving into them. So there's that, and there's also the illusionary factor that everything you see is not necessarily reality. And so I do want to caution a couple of those things. Oh yes, I do. I see in your environment there is a King of Swords. And so this is about, being discerning about next steps, they're saying, about next steps. It's not a get rich quick scheme at all. It's something that's going to take a little bit of time, but it has so much opportunity available to you. So in your conscious mind, you have the sun. So you're sitting in the place of the moon. We have the sun. The sun and the moon, when they're conjunct, is the new moon. We just had a new moon yesterday in the sign of Aquarius. And so that begins an 18-month cycle. And if you hang around at the end, I'm going to kind of go over that 18-month cycle because the North Node is also an 18-month cycle. So you are focusing on the light, and it feels like the light within you. His intuition is heightened. Look at those antennas. They are called antlers, but it's a man sitting there with a deer head and all of this. It's this intuitive downloads that are coming to you during the day and at night. I feel like this is day-night energy. The challenge for you is to pay attention to your intuition because you have the High Priestess in the challenge card. That is your big challenge, is to trust your intuition, to trust what it is. And your opportunity is to reclaim, to return, to rejuvenate something that is emotionally satisfying from the past. So yes, it could absolutely be a relationship. We have this beautiful Six of Cups here, but it could be something that you stuck up on the shelf a long time ago and said, I can't do that. I have to give up that idea because I need to make money right now, and this is what my family needs. And so it might be some creative idea that you had to table, or there was a job opportunity, but at the time it just wasn't working out, but it's coming back around. Something is coming back around that is emotionally satisfying for you, and you have the opportunity to go for it. So as far as intuition goes, you've got the moon, you've got the High Priestess, you've got the sun card with his antenna really like focusing in, drawing in the information. And where do you find yourself? In the highly intuitive energy of the Queen of Cups. So again, the Queen of Cups, Prince of Cups. Looks like a queen. So the Prince of Cups, that is chasing down something that is emotionally satisfying to you. That is where your energy is. What is your advice? Your advice is to Nine of Cups. Feel the joy, feel the happiness, and see that big old ladybug taking front and center there? You create your luck when you choose things that are joyous and happy for you. So there is a need to walk away from what doesn't work. The energy to lean into is the Queen of Wands. That is creative energy. That is the energy that nurtures a new idea, a new project, and brings it to life, brings it to fruition. Really, it is the ultimate creator. So you have this, well, not really the ultimate creator. So next to the ultimate creator, your outcome card is the ultimate creator of the Empress. And the Empress creates through being open to receiving. And so what are you receiving? You are receiving the Nine of Pentacles, a bountiful harvest that allows you to feel financially stable and independent. Whatever this is, there is not a bad card on here. It is, the only thing is dicey is this Eight of Cups, but that Eight of Cups, again, sometimes this one definitely shows a walking away from energy. It's walking away from what doesn't bring you joy and happiness. You go from the 8 to the 9. And the other outcome card here is we have a beaver. It says Four of Swords. It's usually about resting. So I want to say there is a cyclical nature to this. I think this is about really this month. This month is about really focusing on using your intuition, exactly declaring, staking your claim on what you want to manifest with this King of Pentacles. I think the determination, the drive, the identifying of what it is you want and what it is you're going to do next to get you there. Venus is now direct. She rules your sign. She is working with Mars. They're going to be all month really close together. That's that action, let's get it done energy. They're in Capricorn, which is about manifesting by being step by step, persistent, consistent. You have the opportunity here to really discern and decide what it is that you're going to do. There may be a brief pause before you're able to take the next steps in the physical 3D world, but your intuition is heightened. Pay attention to it. Take the steps as guided, really focusing in on what it is that you are picking up, because your intuition, all the cards, oh, I thought that was the Queen, but except for the Queen of Cups not being here, but we have the Page, the Knight. You have all of the high intuitive cards. There's a need to be open to receiving downloads and information. Also the Queen, the Empress draws and tracks to her everything that she needs in order to get to where she is going. This is a really amazing reading. Love this reading. Super excited. Okay, so let's take a look at North Node, South Node. I'm going to break it up by Sun, Moon, Rising. If you don't know what it is, there is a chart calculator below, but I do find that you will find these probably fine. You'll know which one is for you, even if you aren't sure what it is. There is a definite, there's like a thread that runs through them. So for Sun first, we're going to look at what is the opportunity and what is the challenge, then Moon, and then Rising. So let's just see here. For the Sun, your opportunity is wholeness. Look at this. It looks like this. One's grapes, the other one's mulberries, but they're both the same. And I got to tell you, mulberries are super resilient. When I was living in Florida, we had a mulberry bush out, which was like thick, like a tree. It was not much of a bush outside of my kitchen window. And I had to keep every spring cutting that sucker down because I was afraid it was going to buckle the foundation if it got too big. It just was resilient. It put off, oh my gosh, so many berries, which was amazing, and the birds loved it. It was very, very much, if you want to talk about something that produces a lot of fruit, that's a mulberry. So you have the opportunity over the course of the next 18 months, whatever your intention is that you plant with the seed of intention, a new moon and seed of intention is generally 18 months till it comes to fruition. And since we just hit this North Node cycle, these line up so closely, and it's the beginning of the Lunar New Year. So there is so much energy around what you decide to focus on right now and how you're going to manifest it. And it is through the energy of ambition with compassion, which is great for a Libra. So it is about being compassionate, all the yin energy, this divine feminine energy of using your intuition to get you where you want to go. So that is your opportunity. Your challenge is being a leader. Your challenge is stepping into the role of the King of Pentacles, of being the leader in your own life, the CEO of your own life, of getting things going. You know, this outcome card here now makes a lot more sense. This beaver, I always think of a beaver as moving and getting things done. And he's sitting there like, what am I supposed to do now? There's a need to step up, to cut through the bullshit, and take charge in your own life and leadership in order to manifest. So you're getting the downloads and the intuition and everything, but the Sun card, which should be an action card, is just sitting there. There's going to be a need to take action. If you are the rising sign of Libra, not rising moon, you have fertility. Again, it's the seeds, it's the water, it's the abundance of ideas and opportunity and emotional satisfaction. There's so much. So the thing is, the challenge is the grounding it. The challenge is, and this would be also the Sun here, is taking an idea and bringing it down to earth by sitting on the ground. That's one way to do it. So there is a need for you to ground the idea into reality by taking the action steps. So I think you're receiving the downloads and the information. Then the thing is, you need to plant the seeds. You need to plant the seeds, and then you need to cultivate. You need to do the work. That is part of grounding. It's like lightning, right? It's focused attention. You bring it right down, the electric eel. It is focused energy. And so that there's like, I have this idea, and I'm going to focus my time and my efforts on cultivating this idea so that it produces an abundance of whatever it is you're trying to. It looks like money, though, when it's the King of Pentacles, to be honest. If you are, wow, you guys got like cards I haven't seen yet. I'm super excited about all this. All right, so if you are a Libra rising, you have vitality. This is emotional energy. This is the Kundalini energy rising. This is, so it's figs, right? Yeah, so it's figs. So figs are amazing. When they're fresh, they're sweet, they're juicy. But even as they dry, they are even sweeter, right? So this is the sweetness in life. And this is the vitality and the energy. And we have the snake there. That's going to be the Kundalini rising. And Kundalini rising comes from, yes, sex. Obviously, we hear about that all the time. But it also comes from taking a creative project and elevating your energy level through it. The joy and the passion and the excitement. Joy, passion, and excitement comes in many varieties. And I know, Libra, where you prefer to get it. But it also comes through creative projects. However, the refinement card is your challenge. The challenge is pulling all the pieces together. Again, it's almost like that leadership energy again, the grounding energy. It's the refinement. It's bringing it in together, putting all the pieces together. That is something that the King of Pentacles does well. And the Queen of Wands. This is the energy to lean into. She knows how to get things done by asking others to help, by leading through gently showing kindness ways. The King can be a little abrupt. So here is the opportunity. What the energy to lean into is the divine feminine energy of it, to really encourage people to come in and help you. Yes, being supportive of them, but also giving them, not micromanaging, which I don't think Libras tend to do anyways, but managing, like being aware of everything along the way. Don't like say, oh, okay, that's yours, and whatever you decide to do with it is fine. Let me know when you're done. No, that people need, it's a Capricorn energy still, that we have all those planets. Venus is still in Capricorn, right? That's where she's been working for the last 4 months, trying to help you to pull all this together. So she's going to want you to use the Capricorn energy of there needs to be rules and guidelines and deadlines. So you have to do it now. This is what I need. This is, but you can say it nicely. Not like a Capricorn, which I am. So instead you'd be like, so it would be really great if we can pull this all together. So in order to do this, this needs to be done by this deadline. This needs to be done by this deadline. We'll have a meeting in between to see if there's anything that you need help with, just to check in. So you tell them ahead of time that there's going to be steps along the way where you're going to just check in and see if there's anything else they need. And of course, my door is always open, and you can always bring it to me if there's something that you need sooner. Please don't wait till the meeting if it's something that you really need help on. But at the same time, you don't want to hold everybody's hand, because where's their growth, right? So you can manifest through leadership. There's going to be a need to bring people along, to teach them how to be self-empowered, but at the same time, this is about you learning to empower yourself as well. You have so much going on here. What an amazing, exciting month you have ahead. So, I'm going to go now. So if you like what you see here, please hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe. That stuff is so helpful to this channel. You have no idea. But I'm going to go right now and do the Love and Soul Path reading for the membership portal. If you'd like to check out the details on that, it's just $4.99 a month to get the Love and Soul Path for all of the signs, plus a monthly call where I just do personal readings. Like we literally got on a Zoom call, and everybody that was there got a personal reading. So there, now I don't, as the channel grows, I won't be able to do it for everybody every month, but we'll have the call every month and the opportunity. So let me know if that's something that's of interest to you by just checking it out. And if it is, sign up. I'd love to have you join us. And I am on Facebook. I'm on Facebook every day with a little daily astrology. So I'd love to have you stop by and just say hi. All right, you guys take good care of yourselves. You have an exciting adventure ahead of you. I will see you over in the membership portal.